So, you should be having less thoughts, but think of them in a deeper level. So today I'm going to be talking about deep thinking as an autistic and the mistake that I see people make when it comes to deep thinking and thinking deeper. Anyway, let's get straight into the video.
Get to know me personally with my one-on-one coaching. First call is absolutely free, so check that link out in the description after this video.
A lot of people believe that if you know a lot about a subject, maybe you might be a professional at it, or, oh, it makes me look professional. But I believe that isn't the case. I believe if you know a lot about a subject and maybe you put two people side by side and this person knows more about the subject than this person, well, that's not a good thing, because what if the other person who knows a little bit about the subject actually thinks deeper about that subject and actually thinks deeper about the simple things within that subject? So you can know it all about a subject or a thing, but when it comes to the small things and the simple things, you have no deeper understanding of the small things that matter within that subject. So I can give you a great example with me and mechanics. I'm a great mechanic, but it's not what I want to do. But I know that a lot of people know more than me. A lot of people understand things more than me. But I've noticed when it comes to the really simple things and the things that matter, the things that when it comes to doing the task, when it comes to doing the mechanical work, when it comes to the small things, I think of them in greater detail, therefore I actually get a better job done. Where people who've tried to widen their scope of understanding at a young age and tried to understand everything about it, well, when it comes to the nitty-gritty and doing the small things, well, they're worse off than me. Even though it sounds like sometimes I might be a bit of an amateur to them, just because I haven't looked more deeply into the world of cars or, everything that's got to do with them. I don't want to know everything. I just want to be good at working on cars. I just want to understand how to do that and understand how to do it 10 times better than the average person. So if you haven't caught on yet and you haven't understood what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is, when you think about something, think of the simple things deeply first. I would never trust a mechanic that knows it all, but I trust a mechanic that specializes in things and understands their specific specialty on a deeper level, because I know how much work they've put into that specialty, how much research they would have done, how deep they would have thought about it, and how they can make it better. So in simple terms, just because you can do everything, it doesn't mean you're the best. You can be a jack of all trades. You could know every tradesman craft, but he's a master at none of them. This person could have so much potential just because he's a jack of all trades, if he had just focused on one trade and perfected it over years and years and years of work. And that's why us as autistic people, we need something to be able to concentrate on, just because we don't have that cognitive ability. We don't have the best cognitive ability to be able to keep information in and take information and take everything in. We can't do it all at once. So what do? You just try to focus on one thing at a time and try to get it as good as you can before you move on to the next thing. And that's why I stress about this framework and this thinking more deeply about what you are doing now. Think deeply about the simple things. Even if it's something as stupid as, I don't know, washing your clothes or sweeping the floor. Like, just try to think about what you're doing and think about, how could you do this better? How could I improve my sweeping technique? I know no one would think that, but in the end of the day, you're going to be better because you've thought about it. So next time you learn something or you are doing a task, you've got to ask yourself, what is the task within this realm, or the thing within this realm, that I could learn from a deeper level? That's simple. Not how can I think of and learn as much as possible about this task. So that's the two different thinking. You could think that first one, or you could think the second one. Which one's better? It's always going to be thinking deeper, not how can I learn about everything at once, or learn everything about this. You're not going to retain all that information, unfortunately. It's just not possible trying to retain that information, especially as someone like me who struggles with cognitive ability and remembering things. And a lot of autistics struggle with that, remembering what is what. So that's why you want to think of things at a deeper level. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Like and subscribe to watch more educational content about autism and how to be an independent young man on the autism spectrum. Anyway, thank you.